And sound is synced. Hello, everyone. Another week. How are we doing on this week's episode of the Everybody podcast? Episode 66 of the podcast that everybody and their mom is fucking listening to. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Back at it again. It is Wednesday. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Past couple weeks was a little busy. Last week, I think I was just caught up with, like errands and stuff I had to do. So I wasn't able to do it Wednesday. Oh shit, cut out there. Um, Sorry if I cut out. My internet's been weird lately. Thursday, sorry. Then last week, no, the week before, I had the bar. Last week had like some stuff. My favorite podcast on my traffic jam. Let's go, Ronnie. Yeah, this is good. Good timing. I was gonna do it at 4, but I was at lunch and had some errands to do. Well, I was with my dog. Had to tend to my dog. Well, let's get to it. Let's start with this week's a lot happening in the news this week. So let's start with historic news. Bam Adebayo scoring 3 points. Jeez Louise. All right, let's look at this box score right here, everyone. So against the Wizards, 16 win Wizards. Jeez Louise. Hello, Seha. Another week. Starting off with Bam. Big win yesterday for the Heat. Bam Adebayo had 83 points. He was 20 of 43 shooting, so just under 50%, like around 43, I think. Shot 22 threes. Jeez Louise. And had 36 free throws that made. Let's go. His plus minus was 20. He scored 83 points. Italy's beating Mexico? Oh, okay, nice. I'll keep up right now. I know I'm a Kobe homer, but it was said that it was like a phony 83. Yeah, it kind of was. That's what today's topic is. Oh, let me make sure I pull up the new Taco Bell. Dude, what the hell's going on with this country, bro? I don't know what's going on. Got Bam Adebayo dropping 83 with 36 free throws, 22 threes, and fuck, man, that's crazy. Too many attempts. Yeah, let's compare the Kobe. Let me see. Kobe 81 point game. Box score. Here we go. But I couldn't find it. Here we go. Yeah, so he had 81, 28 of 46 shooting, and only 13 threes. So about 9 less threes, 9 less 3-point attempts. I believe the 28 but that was 8 more baskets that he made than Bam. 8 more. Scored 50% instead of the sub was like around 40, 42 maybe. So yeah, the Kobe one was more impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It was way more impressive. Bam. I don't know. It's just kind of like what my buddies were saying in the group chat. How like it feels like kind of lame. You know what I mean? Like it feels like not exciting. Like nothing to get excited about. Um. Oh, and we'll get into that as well. It's just like a stat. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool. Like records are made to be broken, kind of thing. So like Ronnie said, good for him. Bro, especially against the Wizards. Yeah, but like it's not really much because like every other team plays the Wizards too. You know, so like if anything, this should inspire other players to go off more. It's like, oh fuck, like if Bam Adebayo can score 83 points, why can't I don't know Luka or Giannis? You know what I mean? Like guys that can, why don't you go for it when they're playing the Wizards? But yeah, it is. It wasn't. Plus, didn't. No offense to Kobe, but like, didn't get theirs against the Jazz, and the Jazz haven't. I mean, the Jazz weren't that good either. I don't think the Jazz were a playoff team when he did that. Um. Anyways, let me see. So that was one thing. The other thing, right here. All right, Timothy Charlatan, as my buddy would say. So I'm gonna bet and one battle after another. Bro, everyone was scoring 70 before. Yeah, like I remember that one game, Devin Booker. It was against the Raptors. Oh, I was thinking of the last game, the 70-point game against the Jazz. I was thinking about that one. That's what I was thinking about, Ronnie. But yeah, that Raptors squad, that would have been in the. I gotta look back at it. Cause I don't think it was that damn good. I don't think the Raptors were that good either at the time. They had Carter. I don't think they had Carter at the time. They did. That's funny. Wait, no. Yes. I'm thinking of the wrong lineup. I'm thinking of the wrong lineup. Yes. Yeah, that was very way more impressive. What the fuck? Way more impressive against the Canadians. But yeah, I do remember who was a player that dropped 50 recently. It was like a random like guard. Was it like John Collins or something? No. It was like a random being like a Bogdanovich that just went hot one day and just dropped like a random 50 piece. But I do remember Devin Booker 70. And I do remember Kobe's last game. That one was against the Jazz. Yeah. But yeah. Give me one battle after another, winning the Oscar as well. So what did this fucker say? Fucking pull up my shit. So he was in like a fucking podcast. Let's go with my boy McConaughey, talking about I guess film, just talking about like well, I think he's promoting he's doing promotion for the movie. I heard it was like Uncut Gems, Marty Supreme. So DiCaprio has that bad Oscars luck. Yeah, he's nominated this year again, but I don't think he's gonna win it. I think they're gonna give it to Michael B. Jordan. The dance. So basically, okay, they were talking about like how less and less people are going to the movies nowadays, and how they want to keep movies alive. Like they want to keep more and more people going to the theater. And while saying that, I think Tim was saying that they don't want. He doesn't want the movie theaters to go the way of like the opera or ballet, where it's like it's a very niche thing where nobody really goes to it outside of people that pay absorbent amount of money, and there's not that many shows, so it's hard to get a ticket. You know what I mean? It's like more of a niche thing. Bro, did he come out in an indie film? I didn't. Performance wasn't that good. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Let me pull up the nominees. So it is Michael B. Jordan and Sinners, like I said. Tim Chalamet, Marty Supreme. Those are like the two front runners. Leo DiCaprio, one battle after another. I don't think he's gonna get that one because, like you said, he has bad Oscars luck. If he wins this one, that would be honestly like the most non-deserving. Like he shouldn't have won it for The Revenant, but they still gave it to him anyways. But it was kind of like here, finally, like here, take it, like finally, like you know what I mean, like after so many years. But I don't think he'll win this one. And then Ethan Hawke and Blue Moon and Wagner Moore. I haven't seen those two films. Those are the only two. Oh, and well, I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but there's so much marketing about it. I've heard so much about it that I pretty much already seen the movie. And And then for Best Picture, this is the ones: Sinners, One Battle After Another, Supreme, and Frankenstein. I don't think Frankenstein, because of what Tim said about dancers and ballet. So there you go. Um, because of that, I think they're gonna give Best Picture to One Battle After Another because of the whole political aspect of it. It's basically like a black militia going up like against the government. It's basically the movie. I thought it'd be a little different, but it was basically it. And it's kind of like the whole anti-ICE shit. It basically plays into that. And I think they'll give Sinners his flowers by giving Michael B. Jordan the Oscar, especially because the Tourette's thing. When the guy he was called the N word. I don't know if you guys remember that. A few weeks ago during I think there was like an award ceremony. There was a fundraiser, sorry, for Tourette's and other neurological diseases. Michael and his co-actor cohort, I forgot his name. He's also in the film. Um, they were presenting an award, and as soon as they went up, one of the guys, he has Tourette's. Um, so it was an award ceremony for this guy because the movie based off the struggles of Tourette's, like living with Tourette's. And so the award ceremony was like a fundraiser for that purpose. So this guy, the actual guy who was invited, and he just yells the fucking N word, like hard R, like just spams that shit, dude. As soon as he fucking sees them, like as soon as he sees them on stage, and it's just like like it's so fucked up because it's like one of those things where they're like stun locked. You know what I mean? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. It's like and the award goes to Martin Scorsese. You know what I mean? It's like what do you say to that? How do you pivot? It's just like it's just so weird. And then obviously because they're fucking black, and the fucking movie they're about is like it's about like black struggle. It's just bad, man. It's bad. It's so bad. But yeah, so because of the Tourette's thing, because of the Timothy Chalamet thing, I think it's in the bag for Michael B. Jordan. I think that Oscar is in the bag. And because of the politics, and because I think they're gonna throw Sinners that bone, they're gonna give One Battle After Another that Oscar win. I think so. That's just what I think. Um, Dark horse winners. I mean, Leo DiCaprio. If he wins the best Oscar, that'd be hilarious. I don't think he'd be deserving. That'd be pretty funny. And they could give Sinners the best picture if they really wanted to. I personally think Weapons was the best movie of the year last year. But Sinners was definitely in my top five. Definitely in my top five. I think from last year, Weapons is number one for sure, in my opinion. Weapons, and then from there, we could have a conversation. It was Sinners, The Long Walk. I'll write it right here. Weapons number one for me, and then from there it is Sinners, Long Walk, and then here we go. Sorry guys, anime. The Demon Slayer movie, The Infinity Castle, fantastic film, and the Chainsaw Man movie, the Red Arc. Those are my top five from last year. From this year, I have a few movies that I have to watch. Some came out last year. Marty Supreme is one of them. Zootopia 2. The new ones come out this year. The new Bone Temple, Send Help, Goat, and other two we'll get into in moments that I want to talk about. Oh, I should talk about right here. It's busy here. The Hoppers and Project Hail Mary. Those are the two that I want to watch. Um, I heard this new Bride movie just because I saw a lot of marketing for it, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked really like it didn't catch my attention, to be honest. Um, and I heard it came out last week, but it flopped like really badly. Like it made maybe not, no, it lost like 9 million on a budget of like 90 plus marketing. So it's probably gonna lose like $90 million. So I don't know. I was kind of interested in it just because it was Christian Bale, but it's like, dude, another Frankenstein movie, like a few months after the other one that came out on Netflix with Guillermo, and it's just like, fuck, dude, like this one's just it just looked weird, why does she have that ink on her face? Like this isn't aesthetically pleasing. You know what I mean? This doesn't look like a movie I would want to see. It just looks like a bunch of like, why is she yelling in every shot? Yeah, I don't know. All right. The other one I want to go out was Hoppers, the new Pixar original films, guys. Here we go. I'm mentioning all these because I've heard everybody that says, "Oh, there's no original movies, no original movies." Well, here we go. They're coming out, but nobody's watching them. Sorry, Timothy. The theaters are dying, bro. I saw a stat today that I think it was like only 53% of adults went to the movies last year in America. Like only so like about half. Like even so, I was talking to my friend and she was just like sending her all this stuff like, hey, you're interested in this and that. And she's like, oh yeah, I heard that was good. I heard that was good. And I was like, are you gonna go to the theater? She's like, no. And I'm like, I get it. Like I haven't gone since I think Avatar 3. I was like in December. So I mean it's March now. There's a few things I want to watch, like I mentioned. Bone Temple, Sent Help, Pokemon January. Just waiting for those on streaming. And Goat and Hoppers are just coming out on theaters. We're gonna wait for those on streaming because yeah, they're just like Um, and then Zootopia 2, waiting for streaming as well on Disney Plus. But yeah, this one, the new Disney original is a Pixar original. Looks like it's these like beavers. I don't know. Looks kind of. What the I feel like this lizard gecko thing is gonna be my favorite character when I watch it. He just looks funny. I like characters that look like that. And then this main beaver thing is like, I don't know. It looks charismatic enough. I don't know. It looks interesting. How much did it make? I think it made like 50 mil box office. Let me see. Yeah, about 46, 90 mil globally. Not bad. Let's see his budget. 90 mil global. 150. Okay. Budget of about 150. He's gonna make around 2.5, 153, about 375. It's gotta make 375 and it's already made 90. This weekend it'll probably make half of that. So add another 45. It'll be like around 135. It doesn't look good. Yeah, I think it'll barely break even if it's lucky, especially because of the other movies coming out soon as well. So yeah, it's not a good look for it's not looking good for the film industry, Tim. And that's just what I wanted to come back to with the whole Chalamet thing is that like I get what he was trying to say with, hey, you don't want movies to go the way of the theater or the play or whatever like that. Where it becomes kind of niche. But I mean, you don't got to put down other artists in order to bring yourself up because I don't know, especially nowadays, it's just not a way to bring people to the theater. If you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was that. What I also wanted to check out was Project Hail Mary. Uh, fuck, where is it? Here. And this comes out, I think, this weekend, March 20th. Excuse me. Yeah, in about 10 days, and it's getting stellar reviews. Very, very good reviews. Granted, they're this one looks, I think, it's based off a book. It's a sci-fi original. Ryan's has a really big filmography. Very has a lot of range. Has good charisma. Good, I think the last movie I saw him in was the with Emily Blunt, where he played like the Fall Guy. Fall Guy. I watched the Fall Guy. That was pretty. It was fun. It wasn't bad or anything. So I don't know. I haven't really seen too much of the trailers, other than like this is like a sci-fi space survival. Similar to like a combination of Gravity and The Martian, maybe. But yeah, one might be interested in. And what I'm not interested in, here we go, right here. Spawn today's episode title is the new 20 items that are going to be offered at Taco Bell right here. I saw it and I couldn't believe it, bro. Hope it loads better. Hold up, I love better. Better fun right here. Oh shit. Sorry, pulling up the article right now with Taco Bell's. The Taco Bell's, because they announced a new 20 item special. Here we go. It's better right here. Much better. Okay, so what the fuck's going on? Mountain Dew pie with, what is that, Baja Midnight flavor? They had the Baja Blast pie, so they're coming out with a new one, a new Mountain Dew flavor. And then we have a birthday cake empanada. That sounds disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. The creme brulee crunch wrap slider. Of all the things here, that's the one that I might try. Because, like, fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna like Taco Bell's creme brulee, though. Oh, fuck. The more I think about it, ugh. All right, next. Strawberry and cream Mexican pizza bite. What? Okay, so it's bread for the pizza, and then it's cream and strawberries. All right, then we got a flaming hot mini taco salad. So it's a salad with hot Cheetos in it. Rudy, yeah, that diarrhea, bro. All right, here we go. We got the Cantina Mexican pizza. What the fuck? Crunch wrap. Fuck. Ugh. That's just it's a tortilla with creme brulee. Oh my god. All right, next we got the fire queso edible. Dude, there's sauce in that bitch. Eat it. What does this country come to, bro? This is disgusting. All right, next we got the Cool Ranch seasoned nugget with Cool Ranch sauce. Doritos Cool Ranch. Oh, sorry. These are man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Okay, next we got. Sorry, my internet reconnected. Here we go. I'm back. Sorry, my internet's a little funky. All right, the last one. I don't know if you guys saw the Dino Dusted Flaming Hot Nuggets, but they got Flaming Hot Nuggets. Is business model, but it's like love to put Doritos, hot Cheetos, and sugar in Mexican food. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his board meetings, bro, but it's like they're sitting around and it's like, all right, how can we fuck up this pie? It's like, all right, burritos. It'll be like, let's make up a Taco Bell treat right now. All right, take a famous Mexican pastry, a Mexican food. All right, let's take enchiladas. All right, get enchiladas. All right, we're gonna get enchiladas. All right, now what sauce should we put on it? What sauce? Like seasoning. What should we go? Doritos or hot Cheetos? Let's go hot Cheetos. All right, hot Cheeto dust. Okay, we have enchiladas, hot Cheeto dust. Um, what's the matter? Let's see. It can't be any meat. The salad. Perfect. So we got enchiladas with hot Cheeto dust and the inside salad. So getting any meat. It'll be like, yeah, I'm pretty much describing the middle piece right here, the flaming hot mini taco salad, but as an enchilada. So that's fuck, they got me beat there. Here, let's come up with a better one now. Give me a torta. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, dude, we're cooking right here. We're cooking. They're selling human bodies for food. Yeah, it's that raccoon meat, the ankle meat, the squirrel meat. Okay, so we got a torta. This one we're going. We're bringing back Cool Ranch Doritos. Those, um, and the inside is gonna be the same meat that they use for the beefy 5 layer burrito. So it's gonna be a beefy 5 layer um, Cool Ranch dust torta. There you go. Print it, send it to Taco Bell now. So it's like every like bite of the is like another layer, and then Cool Ranch Dorito dust, and just and you're eating a torta. There you go. That's Taco Bell for you. Fuck, man, that's just. Ugh. I can't even eat Taco Bell. I think it was years ago. I think I got a dude. It's expensive too. Like, geez, I got like 3 things. I got two. Yeah, I remember now. I got two. Is it beefy gordita crunch? Some gordita crunch shit that I used to get. I don't know. I haven't gotten in a while. It's been years. Like beefy gordita crunch, like 2 of them. It sounds like a 5-year-old was out in charge of his dad's restaurant menu. Even said it sounded like a bunch of stoners outside of their car at 3 a.m. or something, outside the restaurant. Oh wow, Mexico's losing right now to Italy. Jeez. Uh, but yeah, dude, this is not good, and this is coming out soon. Like they're coming out with essentially like Nintendo Directs for fucking for Taco Bell. And then I heard also, dude, like, oh my god, let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they're doing like this is what they wanted to this is what they want to do. Like I heard they want to just completely automate Taco Bell. I mean, jeez. I definitely don't think this is how the one by my house is gonna be. Those high schoolers are gonna fuck this shit up, but like a month. Oh yeah, like I can see it now. Tagging all over this. The the uh, the menu is gonna be like just carved up with bullshit. Like Mog King, and then a bunch of rappers on the floor everywhere, like literally like not actual like C's, but rappers. Yeah, dude, this is not gonna work in my town. Fuck no. If it does, it's for like the first 2 weeks, and then a homeless guy is gonna take a piss over here. Oh man, hey, if this is what Taco Bell is becoming though, I wouldn't be that bad. It's not that bad because this dude is kind of like a almost like a nightclub at night. Look at this. It's a fucking gas station. They're gonna turn Taco Bell into a gas station. Let's go. Here's the NBA scores. There's some games today, fellas. Lakers won the other day. 226. Oh shit, the under barely hit. That's funny. I would have been shitting it. So Lakers won the other day against the Timberwolves. And Nuggets? Was the Nuggets the week before? Knicks, yeah. So back-to-back wins without LeBron, and they're still winning. So I think that's honestly a sign for things to come for next season. I think they're gonna let go of LeBron, have him go play probably. Shit, you can maybe even play in New York, maybe play with the Warriors. I don't think besides those three places, Golden State, the Knicks, New York, or back home in Cleveland, those three, and the Lakers would bring in Giannis. He did what he did in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee wasn't able to put up a team around him. They won the championship just like he did with Kareem. What's up, Brian? How we doing? What's going on? How we doing? Hope we're doing well. And right now, well, today we got the Rockets. Not bad at all. Tomorrow's looks like some really good games. Shit, we got the Nuggets Spurs and the Celtics Thunder all tomorrow. Wow. Not bad. Did you already cover what's going on in this country? LMAO. It's more like an over thing. Like you can go through it. You can go through everything. It was more about the let me see. Let's go over the NBA standings real quick. Pistons still have a commanding, 3-game lead, followed by Boston and New York. Yeah, I think in the end it's going to come down to those three teams. The Cavs, kind of, depending on who they match up with, but I got Detroit or Boston. I really think, especially with Tatum back for the Celtics, they're going to be a really hard team to beat. And the Knicks and Cavs are just kind of inconsistent offensively. They're kind of reliant on one guy, whereas also the Pistons too low key probably win the East. Like pick one, I'd probably pick them. And then over in the West, we have Thunder and the Spurs, followed by the Rockets and Lakers in fourth. Here we go. Lakers are right there. They're right there, followed by the Timberwolves, Nuggets, and Suns. And yeah, over here, I kind of see it coming down to either Thunder or Spurs. It's going to be one of those two, depending on how I could see it going 7 games. Honestly, I wouldn't know. Injuries might come down to might decide it. Whoever can steal a home victory here and there might decide it. How much the refs call the whistle. That might decide it. If Wemby can take over the. It's gonna be a lot of things. A lot of problems there. Let's go to the NHL. Let's go for this is for side because I know the NHL playoffs are about to start soon. So we got the Sabres followed by The Hurricanes. Oh shit! Looks like the best three teams are the Hurricanes, Sabres, and Lightning. Penguins all the way down there with like 9 games back from the division. Sheesh. If I had to pick one team from here, it would probably be the Lightning. But I don't like any of these 3 teams here. These aren't my teams. Here we go. These are more my teams. Sheesh. Okay. We got the Avalanche, the Stars, and the Wild all ahead of the Ducks. Do the Ducks are in first place? What? Oh, Farron. So Farron, let's go to your first place Ducks. Holy shit. Fuck me. 8-2 in their last 10 games. Ahead of the Oilers and the Golden Knights. Jeez. Damn, both my teams are doing ass. The Kraken and the Sharks. Damn. And the Blackhawks. Damn. All right, if I had to pick one, let's go Ducks. All right, let's go Ducks versus Lightning. Let's go. Hey, fuck it. Let's go Celtics versus Spurs. Because the Thunder weren't it last year, so might as well get a new team in there. Oh man. All right, I might pay attention to hockey this year, especially for them Ducks. Let's go. They play the Maple Leafs tomorrow. Okay, they still got a. Oh, okay. There's still a lot of hockey to be played, man. They still got a month. There's still a month left of hockey left. Okay. Okay. Well, with that being said, I mean, the Knights are not out of it, Brian. Yeah, Siles, they're only like 3 games back from second place, and there's a month left. I mean, there's plenty of time. I mean, the Ducks went 8-2 in their last 10. There's no no way there's no saying the Golden Knights couldn't do it. Or shitty. Even my Sharks. Let's go. And then what like we got people mad at BAM. We have people mad at the house card. Like everyone's just mad, bro. Like I don't know. I go online and everyone's just mad. Everyone's just upset about whatever topic of the day. It's like, can we celebrate? Can we be happy a little bit? Can we get excited for nothing? No one gets excited for anything anymore. It's all like, it's gonna be bad, and it's like, well, I mean, now what that attitude will be. But I get it though; it's justified, especially with the UFC event too. So for those of you that don't know, 5 o'clock on at the White House on Channel 2 on CBS. This would be for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Government, government of the country, further from the independence back in '76. It's going to be the 250th ever since they actually got their. Because if you know history, it's in '76. Drafted the Articles of Confederation in '79. '79 was technically the start of the country, but they fucked up. They were like, yo, this isn't enough. These don't give enough powers for the Fed to allow the government to be a government, because right now we just got a bunch of different states doing their own things, and we can't have that if we're all united. We're the United States, not the divided states. So they made the Constitution, and that was one. Fast forward 250 years, 2026. Here we are. We're about to fight we're having a UFC card on the White House lawn. To show you guys what that is. the South Lawn is literally right here. They're gonna fight right there, right here. They're gonna fight right there. They're gonna put an arena right there, and like probably like a few thousand people, like personnel and shit, uh, politicians, judges, etc. People that are high up in government that can afford to be there and have a reason to be there. But yeah, this is the plans for it. And this is the concept art that they have in the store for it right here. This is what they put out for it. What they've said was been marketed is that the fighters are going to start walking from the Oval Office and make their way all the way down to the arena. That's what they're going to do. Like they're trying to make a show out of this. This is going to be like, it should be the biggest event in UFC history in terms of people watched, views watched, eyeballs, venue, like everything. This is the biggest event. Is it going to be numbers wise? Technically, that's still Conor versus Khabib. That's still the biggest event in UFC history. But in terms, and that sold over 2.5 pay-per-views. Now, the first event on Paramount, I believe, had over 5 million views. Let's take a look at that. UFC on Paramount views. Yeah, 5 mil, 324. That was their debut. They had about just under 5 million viewers. And then if you could take that with the Khabib Conor fight, I think that was 2.5 million. Yeah, 2.4 million. So if you want to do just straight up numbers, technically, yeah. Well, actually, no, because I'm thinking about it. Okay, so if you buy a pay-per-view, you're usually a crowd of people that are watching it with you, anywhere between 3 to 5, even more people. And so now I'm thinking of, okay, they're doing the 5 viewers based on Paramount, but they're going off 5 million individual profiles. So how many more people are they watching alongside with those 5 million people? I'm assuming 3 to 5 more, just the same way as they would the pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like more people are watching on Paramount, especially now because it's only what, like $8-9 for a streaming profile for an account, compared to what, like 80, 90 to $90 for a pay-per-view. I'm just saying, like, it feels like more people, you have the numbers to justify it, that more people are going to be watching this, especially because, I mean, it's Channel 2. Like, everybody and their mom has Channel 2. And especially on, if you go back on Sunday night at 5. So I expect this to do at least, I estimate 5 million viewers. 8 million viewers. If the first card got 5 on Paramount Plus, I easily think this one should get 8. Easily should get 8. I think it should get 8 just from people, like, to just have it on, like, just of curiosity. I know they're trying to get new fans. Granted, is probably going to be MAGA leaning, just because of the audience. It's going to be Trump's birthday. It's going to be the White House. It's going to be the Republican administration. Is Dana White, and ever since UFC has trying to survive in the late 90s, early 2000s, they've been pretty much tied to Trump at his venues. And since Dana is the one that is the CEO president, he's the one that goes out there and voices his opinion, backing Trump. It has that connotation to it. Me personally, I've always been a fan before, like, he ran for president, and I'm gonna be a fan after he's president. So to me, I'm not even looking at I'm not looking at the whole, like, politics of it. I'm looking at this as like a spectacle, like how, like, amazing this could be for the sport. More people could watch it. Because to me, this looks like a badass Mortal Kombat arena, like a Mortal Kombat stage. It's like, oh, here, let's like I'm like a kid playing a video game, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It's like, all right, let's choose your arena, and it's like, all right, it's the we got Vegas, we got the streets of LA, we got the Empire State Building or the Statue of Liberty, the Golden Golden Gate Bridge. I was like, oh fuck, we unlocked the White House, pick the White House. Like it's like yo, like if we can pull this off, like we could pull this off. The problem is, outside the politics, is that they hyped up the card so much that people were kind of disappointed in it. And then let's talk about that. So it was kind of Trump and Dana that were hyping it up, saying that, hey, this is going to be the best card ever, the most amazing card you've ever seen. This is the most stacked card of your life. Like, this is going to be a once in a lifetime moment. And it kind of is. Like, how many times is a president going to allow a fight to happen at the White House? You know what I mean? And that are willing to, like, put up the logistics money to pay for it all. Like, that's insane. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And that's another thing. Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime moment. I want to see this happen. It's insane. Especially as a fan of combat sports, like myself. So let's look at the card. Okay, so what was first promised was that there were going to be multiple title fights on this, and there's two. We have Victoria and Justin Gaethje. This is the one that was going to be on the card no matter what. So no matter what, this is the one we saw. This is going to happen. This is the main event. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. I hope that most people are going to stick around long enough to watch this one, because this is the one that's going to, I think, put the UFC on the map, that could have it rival like some of the least popular sports. Like, no offense, like hockey, soccer, those aren't, like, the most popular sports in America. Granted, there is a large following, a large viewership, but not compared to NBA. So basketball, football, and baseball. Those are like the main three. And then obviously there's like NASCAR, F1, soccer, as well as mentioning hockey, other popular sports, tennis, golf, very, very big. What I'm saying is, if this event hits, which I think it will, if we get that Ilya knockout, which I think we will, I think this event can put this sport on that level, as like as popular or as niche as like tennis, golf, NASCAR, kind of like that niche level of viewership. Maybe even hockey, maybe someday even soccer in America, not the world, in America. Okay, I obviously I don't expect 2 billion viewers to check in on Ilya versus Justin. I don't see that, but let's get to the rest of it. Okay, Pereira Gunn. This is where the controversy begins. Pereira, pretty much him and Pereira, the two biggest names in UFC, in my opinion, strikers, because of their ability to finish fights. Fantastic. Having them both on is fantastic. This is where people wanted Jon Jones, though. And to that, I say that's not going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. The amount of times that Jon Jones fucked up a card and pretty much embarrassed not only Dana, but embarrassed the company, it's happened like four times, guys. Twice against Cormier, the fucking ducking of Aspinall. Like, it's just happened way too many times. Like, that's just three on the top of my head. And then it's just nah, man. Like, they need a sure thing. They need a sure, like, hey, are we gonna have alternates? Yeah, but do we want to have them? No. We want to have this be the event. We need the biggest names, the biggest, most entertaining fighters on this card, and Cyril Gahn is that next one contender. Granted, is he deserving another title shot? Probably not, considering he jabbed Aspinall in the eye, and with that, Aspinall isn't ready to fight as of right now, I'm assuming, and he's probably gonna want a lot more, considering he's signed with Eddie Hearn. So with that, this is the best fight they could have at heavyweight. It honestly was. We have unreliable Jon Jones and injured Aspinall, it just is what it is. So these were the two fights that were gonna happen. It's gonna this is what's gonna be a thing. So far I'm not disappointed so far. So far. Right here. This is where I started getting a little disappointed. A little. Granted, Sean O'Malley, striker, finisher. I knew he would be on this card. American. I knew he'd be on this card. His opponent, however, is Zahabi. That's where I see the cracks start to form. Now, okay, Zahabi, top 10 fighter, good striker, coming off a big win. And I think I see what they want to see an American beating. Let me lower it down a little bit. A Canadian, he looks, Muslim, a Canadian Muslim. That's what they want. They want O'Malley to beat Zahabi, which I get it. I get it. They want the home because it's USA, man. They want the home crowd guys, except for Gaethje. Gaethje's gonna get destroyed. Sorry, we'll get to that in a second. What's the predictions when we get there? I'll let you guys know. But yeah, man. Could they had a better opponent for O'Malley? They were saying Dan Hooker. No, Corey Sandhagen was the other option. Corey Sandhagen. That was the other option. However, I can't even come up with a counter to that. I think that just straight up would have been a better fight. I think Corey offers a dynamic offensive skill set, especially in the striking game. I think we would have seen some dynamic striking with that. So I think that is justified. If you come to me and say, hey, Zahabi shouldn't be there, it should be Sandhagen. Yep, I agree with you. Sandhagen was there. It was reported, but they couldn't come to an agreement with money. So here we go. So as of right here, yeah, what should be a 10 out of 10 card is now down to like a 9.5. I'll give it to you there. Next, Chandler versus Hoofy. Okay, this also brings it down, in my opinion, from a 9.5 to like a 9.8.5, like almost a full point. Because for almost 3 or so years now, the company has been telling us that it's going to be Conor versus Chandler, and Conor is ready. He's been training. He's out. He's in the drug pool, the drug testing pool. This event is for June, so it's when I was March, April, May, June, 3 more months. That's 3 months of being sober for the most part, or not doing so much that you can't perform. You know what I mean? Where you could be like at least, you can at least put on a decent showing, even while you're using. Not going full turkey, but it's like, all right, if you need to use in order so you don't get the jitters, go for it. All right, here, let's get another mile in and then sweat off whatever you just did. I get that. But damn, dude, yeah. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Hoofy, top 10 ranking, great on the feet, great in the stand up. This should be a good fight as well. I'm not saying these are bad fights. Zahabi, not a bad fighter. Hoofy, not a bad fighter. Both guys, both great in the stand up. Both guys willing to throw and bang, which is what the UFC wants, right? They want their to showcase striking, to showcase people, hey, this is ultimate fighting. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see punches, kicks, knees, elbows, throws, submission. That's what you're here to see. And in this one, I don't know. I think having Conor on it, I think Conor being on the White House card was necessary. That would have been the one to bring it from like an 8-ish card to a definite 9. Definite 9, especially for the casual viewers, because you need at least one guy for the casuals to tune in. And this right here is the fight where I'm just, yeah. I knew Bo Nickel would be on it, but not Dawkins. Not Dawkins. I knew Trump wanted Bo Nickel because he's one of his more favorite fighters. I thought he would want Colby, but I heard also him that they couldn't come to an agreement with money against Chandler, so they just they went with Roofy. And don't get me wrong, good fighter, but here with Kyle, I kind of see a domination. I see Bo Nickel coming out, just dominate Kyle, choke him out in front of Trump, and he'll just be happy. So I mean, I think that one was kind of like I don't know, throwing Trump a bone, to be honest. But the first fight though, first fight of the night, Diego Lopez and Steve Garcia. This is the one where I feel like this is was what's gonna get people to tune in, because dude, Steve Garcia could throw, man, and Diego could throw too. So hey, 15 minutes of these two just throwing out there, I can see a knockout too. I see a knockout in this one happening because Steve, bro, he's a good fighter. He's like a low key good striker, and Diego, yeah, he's I mean, this card does have stars, but like Seha's saying in the comments, yeah, it needed one more. It needed either Jones or McGregor, and I think McGregor was the one. They're still saying they might put one more fight. There's a chance. There's reports, so they might add one more fight to it. Hey, that might bring it up to like a 9 out of 10. In my opinion, I would have that be McGregor. I would put McGregor on the card against Chandler, and then move Rufy against like Prates or something, who originally he was slated to fight. But yeah, I if there's one more fight, that'd be great. That would definitely help. For the BMF belt, oh shit, Charles versus Connor. Yeah, Charles versus Connor for the BMF would be fun, especially after the whole Charles performance this past weekend. Domination, but pretty boring. It was a 25-minute grappling session where Holloway couldn't stop the takedown, and Charles couldn't get the finish, but he just took him down every round and dominated that way. Granted, I don't know. I feel like he would just sub Connor. Yeah, yeah, he would just choke out Connor in like maybe 2 rounds. So it wouldn't be that exciting. What it would be, yeah, maybe, maybe. Um, but as a whole, I mean, let's look at it. We got Ilya, Justin, Pereira, gone. 4 names. O'Malley, 5 names. Chandler, 6 names. Nickel, that's kind of a name, and Lopez, 8. So we got like 7.5 names. And in terms of like stars, like 2 with Pereira and Tapuria. Those are like the stars of it. But for like the superstars, for the casuals, yeah, they needed McGregor. I would say they need Connor. Like I was mentioning earlier, Jones is just unreliable. He fucked like 2 cards already. He fucked UFC 300, so they had to do Daniel Cormier against Anderson Silva. He fucked up the Aspinall fight that just was delayed forever and ever. That pissed off Dana off a lot last year. Once they were hyping up that fight and it never happened, they ended up having to do, I believe, Gone versus Aspinall, or they had to do Gone versus, fuck, I forgot someone else. But yeah, Jones is just unreliable. So that only leaves McGregor, which I feel like, yeah, I they could do it, but I think they're gonna save McGregor for a different card, so they can cash out on that card instead of knowing that they can't make as much money on this card because people are gonna tune in. Yeah, Yuri would be nice, but he fights next month. He fights next month. But yeah, I will like quick predictions. Probably Ilya, Pereira, O'Malley, Hoofy, Nickel, Lopez. Quick rundown. Yeah, here, let me show you right here. That's probably gonna be the next big link up, bro. For the well, I'm thinking this one too. So this weekend is Amit Vallejos. It's just a fight night. Next week is in London, so but the week after, Adesanya. Adesanya's back. On the 28th. Yeah, I'm thinking either Izzy next link up or Oberg April 11th, right here. With Yuri. Either Izzy or Olberg. Or both. Why not both? Why not both? Why not both? I'm thinking either one of those two because these are gonna be big fights, bro. Big ones. That one's in Miami. The other one's in Seattle. Both. Uh, I'm gonna just run a quick prediction. Check out. Let me see. Okay, let's go quick. I think both of these girls fight. I think I'm gonna go Rodriguez. I've seen her fight. She fights a little bit more meaner. Uh, yeah, Izzy has a chance. He's probably gonna lose to Piper. Honestly, Izzy's already kind of older in age, and he's now like headlining fight nights instead of pay-per-views. So they're use him to to push Piper for the 185 title. He's not the top of the like championship contenders anymore. Yeah, he's more like a gatekeeper. Exactly. So the first fight I got Rodriguez. I'll send you guys the parlays at the end of this. Who I would parlay. Let me see. You versus pretty good. Ooh, but with the 6-inch reach advantage, Smith here. Gotta go Smith. This is a close fight though. Both these are close. Both of these are close. This one we got Mosquito versus Rendon. Holy shit, this girl looks fucking buff. 5'6", Brazilian against a 5'8" Mexican. 135. I think this chick's making her debut. So because of that, I'm gonna have to go with debut. But I wouldn't bet on this one. This one looks pretty close as well. Next, we got Lacerda versus Souza. Another debut. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lean the debut, Souza. Especially you guys already 13-3 coming off a big win. That's good. 5-7. Same region, not bad. But I'm gonna still lean Souza. Oh, and then we got Souza. That's funny. Souza and Souza. Against Oki. Yeah. Yeah, coming off a big loss. I think I saw that one too. Yeah, give me both debut fighters. I like leaning the debut guys. They usually do well. Last week there was a big, this is the guy right here. I am betting the farm on a roll by. The missing link against Chris Curtis. No offense, Chris Curtis, but he complains a lot when he fights. Like he looks for any way out, like any opportunity to like just steal a win, a sneaky win. I think part of that has to do with the fact that he has over 40 professional fights, right? But a roll by, man. This guy, he looks like Homo habilis, bro. I've been a fan of this guy ever since I saw him. I'm like, yes, this is the guy. A roll by, the guy. So I'm definitely gonna be betting on him. Definitely. Then we got Tavares versus Anders. Ooh, both coming off big losses. 75 inch, 65 inch, 75 inch reach advantage, excuse me. 21-2, 12. Fuck. I kind of want to go Tavares just because I feel like I wouldn't bet on this at all. Just because of he kind of needs it more. If he loses, I feel like he might get cut. Oh, here we go. Charles Johnson against Silva. Oh my god. Whenever I pick Johnson, he loses. And I think he's gonna win this one too. So give me Johnson. I might bet him. Just because he always puts on a pretty good unk performance against like a decent contender. 15-7 isn't that decent of a contender, but I see a 5-inch height advantage and a 5-inch reach advantage with Michael Johnson. He can pick dudes apart, throw him. He's really good at throws, keeping guys off him. Here we go. Petrino versus Asplund. Give me Asplund. This is the guy that has he has like a bunch of extra skin. So like he's like inspired, you know what I mean? He's inspired as like a fighter. Dude, his body's terrible. He looks pretty gross. Like he even said it in his last pay-per-view. He's like, it's okay. I know I look disgusting, but I'm a lot better. He was like obese. He lost like over 100 pounds. He was like 300 to 500 pounds, and he lost like I think 150. He dropped down to like 250. Started fighting. So yeah, it's just an inspirational story. He looks like shit, but he can fucking fight. He has heart. Pacino's gonna be a big fucking a tough test, man. This guy is like a fucking bang. He has good grappling. But hey, it's heavyweight, and anything can happen. Give me Asplin. I like the story behind the kid. Next we got Rahiki making his debut against Harry Hardwick. Morocco versus England. Oh, give me Morocco. This is gonna be a hammer. I'll show you the parlay right here. But Rahiki straight up hammered those motherfuckers. So the straight bets. Here we go. You want a straight bets? So far, I'll roll by Asplund and Rahiki. Those are like if you want to straight bet them. Yeah. So my reasoning for this is because this motherfucker fighting against English fighter, lost coming off a debut on the main card, and he's a Moroccan fighter, so I feel like it's another one that they want to break out in. Oh boy, Johnny and Mookie, that's funny. Here we go. Then we got Feely against Delgado. Oh, Feely. Oh, both guys are 5'11". Oh shit, he may have met his match. 5'11" against 5'11", because what gives Feely his advantage is he's usually way longer than the rest of the division. But because his advantage is gone, I'm gonna go with Delgado. I'm gonna go Delgado on this one. M is losing no matter what. Yeah, I think so too. Just because, like I mentioned, Feely's advantage is his reach, but this one he doesn't have it. Same height, same weight. Because of that, give me Delgado. Because Feely, he's not that strong. He's like a point fighter. Right, next we got Kutelaba versus Sai. Oh, Sai. Another straight bet. Yeah, 12-1 against 19-11 on the main card. French fighter? Yeah, bro. Against Moldova. No offense to Moldova. It's not that big of a region. Dude, 8-inch reach advantage too. Look at that. 8-inch reach advantage, 12-1 against 19-11. Yeah, this is an easy straight bet. If you want to, All right, next we got Amanda versus Jillian. Oh, redhead. Yeah, give me redhead. She's been on a tear, dude. I don't think she's lost like her last 3 fights. Yeah, 115. Amanda's good, don't get me wrong. But she's getting kind of older. She's really good at grappling. She could 2-1 anybody, like get a decision. But I think Jillian is on her way toward a title shot. What did she rank out? 8th? Yeah, getting this win will put her into the top 5. Get her one more win. Get her in a main event title shot, maybe a co-main. Yeah, I don't mind Jillian. The redhead's cool. The red hair is pretty cool. All right, next we got Josh Emmett versus Kevin. Hello, Mana.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
No, Mana. My dog. Allá te va. My dogs. Okay, let me see. Emma's losing no matter what, says Johnny. Let me see. We got Kevin here, 16-1 against Emmett, 19-6, 5-7. Emmett 2-inch reach advantage though. Okay, Kevin should win, but I'm not betting on it. I'm not betting on this one. Vail has better stats. He just has better wins and loss record, but in terms of leg reach, it favors Emmett. Granted, he doesn't really throw his legs. He doesn't really throw leg kicks. And the reach advantage favors Emmett as well. Yeah, win-loss, it does. Yes, win-loss. That is why he is on the main event. Argentina, especially Argentina, big market to break into for UFC. But yeah, here's the thing, man. Emmett could fucking throw, man. He has that overhand right. If Kevin could take it to the ground, yeah, if Kevin could take it to the ground, as well as keep him to the outside, striking match against Emmett, the guys that do well against him are guys that are able to come in and out, you know, because like I said, if this fucker lands on you, it fucking hurts, bro. Like he fucking uh what's that fucker's name? Bryce Mitchell. Like he fucking knocked out Bryce Mitchell bad, bro. Like granted this was like 2 years ago now, but and it is that overhand right. Let me show you right here. Yeah, it's a banger. It's a banger. Yeah. So what he does is he'll like duck down. And as he's ducking down, he'll swing his other arm up. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like a Hail Mary. Bah! Yes, definitely entertaining. Yeah, definitely good. This should be a good one. In terms of betting, probably the under, if anything. Probably the under. But in terms of who I would probably bet or parlay, Orolbai, Asplund, Rahiki, and was it Sai? Sai, yeah. Those four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those four. Yeah, those four. Those are the four I feel most comfortable with. Orolbai, Asplund, Rahiki, Sai. Reason being, a roll by Chris Curtis fucking sucks. No offense, Chris Curtis. I think a roll by is just hungrier, up and coming fighter. I like Asplund's story. I like the way he's coming up in the heavyweight division. I like Rahiki, main event for a debut fighter against the English fighter coming off a loss, and I think it's like 11-1 French fighter going up against 19-11. Yeah, this is 6-4, 8-inch reach. That right there was getting me the most 8-inch reach advantage. That should hit. And yes, I would fade Lemos. Yes, fade Lemos. Head girl is really good. I think she's on like a 3-fight win streak. Let me see to show you exactly. Yeah, 3-fight win streak. 4-fight win streak, and her last loss was to Tabitha Ricci, who honestly got gifted a decision because she was prettier. But yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4-fight win streak, and before that, yeah, she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1 in the UFC, dude. I would fade the Lemos as well. Shit. But it's just that Lemos is pretty good fighter. Women's MMA. She's been in the game for like more than 10 years. Was champion. Really good takedowns. Really strong at 135. So yeah, it should be a close fight. This event's good, top to bottom. It looks pretty good. It looks like it starts getting good for me at least here. So that'll be like at around. It starts at 2. So it's the 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. At 4:30, it should get good. At 4:30, it gets good. So that'll do it. Well, OBS had a good one this time. This episode around. enjoyed this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this one week. I'm ended there. Probably same time next week, Wednesday at 5. I will send that invite out to everybody, send the link. And thank you guys again for joining me this week on the Everybody and Mom podcast, the podcast that everybody and Mom is fucking listening to. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.